So talking about Eisenhower signing treaties. Clearly, he wasn't there during Eisenhower's administration. If you're going to talk about Eisenhower and treaties and not interview me, follow my social media for the countless posts and articles, or watch my shows or read my book, which much of it is dedicated to this topic, then you don't give a fuck about the truth or dot connecting or looking through all evidence and testimony. They know I am out there speaking on this subject. I hope both Alex and Dark Journalists will reach out to me to hear what I know. It's okay they haven't yet. I'm just saying it is time. False narratives are there to steer us off course, and there are consequences to believing them. It's part of the trap and the dark agenda to not get to the truth. And I think she commented, my two Nazi commanding officers in Dark Fleet and my White Hat USA Navy. Oh boy, I'm not going to read all that, but that looks pretty fascinating. So then she says, if my last post, was she talking about this one? Okay, I thought she was talking about the Dark Journalist one again. Oh, okay, hang on. If my last post sounded intense, it is due to exhaustion trying to get the message out. I mean no disrespect to anyone who has shared what has been said about Eisenhower and ETs, and there are many sources on this and planted information, and it's hard to get to the bottom of it. The information about what happened in 52 under Truman is not something whistleblowers had access to, and they have spent millions to cover this up and create false narratives to hide the truth. So I look forward to getting this out there in more critical times, and it would be amazing to chat with Alex, the real Alex Jones, and his audience. And then I don't know if I should get into this one, this MJ-12 and the Nazis and all that, or should I read that? What do you think? Oh, that's from Dan Cooper. Oh boy. Senior advisor to the Earth Alliance. This will be good to wrap up the whole segment here. My two Nazi, so this is quote from Dan Cooper. My two Nazi commanding officers in Dark Fleet and my White Hat U.S. Navy Vice Admiral told me what the terms of the unconditional surrender instrument of the U.S. surrendering to the Nazis on July 19th, 1952 were. One term divested the power to sign treaties with alien species into the hands of MJ-12. Oh, I did read this. This is interesting. Hence, Dwight could not possibly have signed any agreements with any alien species. He did not have the legal power to do so. He wasn't even allowed to attend the negotiations. What to speak of being made privy to the terms of these agreements? So do you get that? When they surrendered to the Nazis, they supposedly divested the power to sign treaties with aliens into the hands of MJ-12. Now, this is going back to the MJ-12 thing. As I already explained to you before, MJ-12 had the only legal authority to do that, sign treaties and or agreements with the ET alien species, according to the terms of the unconditional surrender instrument signed by Truman and all of Congress, July 19th, 52, surrendering the U.S. to the Nazis. In other words, Dwight had no such powers whatsoever as POTUS when he assumed that position on January 20th, 53. His powers to negotiate or to sign treaties or agreements with any ET alien species has already legally been passed on to MJ-12 before he assumed office as POTUS. How many times do I have to say this? Dwight did not sign any treaty or any type of agreement with any ET alien species or with the Nazis. Anyone telling you otherwise is spoon-feeding you ICC/Nazi/Draco Alliance disinformation. Nazi propaganda ministry engineering propaganda carefully designed to hide the truth of their existence and their powers from the U.S. public. That's pretty intense.